Right, today on this Frank Dabby-Dorsey episode we're going to do the gate. So the wife wants a back gate doing, so we're going to get cracked on with that, and I just want to start off, obviously you've just seen me about 5 minutes ago cut everything down and obviously get everything to this stage. So now we're at this stage. I've basically marked everything out, and obviously I've made it bigger. Just a little tip for you, make it a little bigger than the size that you want. And then what happens is, after that, you've got something to cut down. You can cut down. So if there's a little gap or something, then you can put your header in, fit the header in, and then all you do is you wind your legs in as to so. But that'll be shown later on. So with that, I'm going to get cracked on now. Start getting everything cut down, ready to put the frame together. Happy days. So obviously you've just seen me cut this down now. It's all cut. All I'm going to do now is I'm going to I've marked, put this on here, and on this side here I've marked it. So I've got this now. Got that, as you can see. So the plan is now to get the ruler, and I'm going to mark in 20mm this side, and on these sides I'm going to mark in 10mm. And then that basically should give me my marking. So all I'll do then is I'll have this here that comes out, which I'm going to show you in a minute. I'm going to cut all that out with my mortar, so I'll get cracked on with that. So basically what I'm doing there is, as you can see, I've got going to cut all this out here. I'm going to go right through the other side here, and then what that's going to create is that's going to create my mortise, obviously my mortise, and then my tendon's going to go straight through there like so, and then basically we'll start building the frame. So let's get cracked on with that. So I've finally got everything done, which I've just shown you, and now we're on to the part now where I'm going to start putting the frame together. So as you can see, my mortise and tenon are ready now to go in through here, and they're going to go through the top like I said. But I'm going to do a little tip for you. When you're obviously starting to hit this, make sure you get your hammer and you get a piece of wood, and you put the piece of wood on top, and then start hammering it home like that, and then basically that stops this from getting damaged. Also as well is I'm going to be using this lumberjack 5-minute stuff, polyurethane glue, and it's used for outside as well, so it's good stuff. So, and it goes off in 5 minutes. So once this has gone off after about half an hour, when it's all foamed up properly and cured, then basically you can start putting your frame in straight away if you wanted to. So that's why I'm using that. So I've got everything ready. I'm going to put screws in the top of here. Screws will be going in the top of here to thinning everything together. And then I've got the squares and everything to obviously square everything up. So with that said, I'm good to go. So let's get cracked on. So frame's done, all sorted. Now I'm onto the door, making the gate. So what I've decided to do is I've decided to make another mortise and tenon, but I'm going to do it completely different. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use this here, this big bad boy, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to set it on here like so, and I'm going to do is I'm going to plunge it. Basically I'm going to plunge it into here, all the way down into there, once I've plunged it one side, so I'll tell you what, move it across. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get it on this side here, on my lines where I've marked. I'm going to plunge it down. Once I've plunged it down so far, I'm going to go to the other side and plunge it down. And once I've done that, I'm going to slowly take everything out, which you're going to see in a moment. And I'm going to have my morse. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my tenon. So basically everything's set up now, so I'm ready to go. So I'll show you how to do that. Let's get cracked on. So basically this is how you do a mortise with a router. You plunge down here, down there like so, down there like so with the router. Once you've done that, then you start the router up again. Then you keep going down little tiny bits until you get to your desired depth. So you just seen me doing the mortises. Now I'm going to be going on to the tenons. I've decided to use a router with the tenons. I've marked everything out, and all I'm going to do is go off this guide here. I'm going to go into there. I'm going to do everything straight here. I'm going to go down with depth. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this down to this depth here. Once I get to that depth on both sides, I'm then going to turn it over and then put it on to do exactly the same again. Then I'm going to cut this off, and then there I'll have my tenons basically ready to obviously start putting into my mortises, and we can start getting the gear together. So with that said, I'm going to get cracked on. All you do now is repeat the process until everything's sorted out, and I'll show you the next bit. So I've finally done the tenons and everything, but it's getting late now. So what I've gone and done is I've gone and numbered them all up. So I put 5, 5 there, put 4, 4 there, put 3, 3 there, 2, 2 there, 1, 1 there, and I've put 6 here. So when I come to do it, I can put it all back together and sort it all out. When I come to do the glue up, well, I wanted to do it tonight, but that's not going to happen. So, well, that said, but I'll show you the tenon, the finished bit now. The middle one I've left like that, long, and then the ends I've gone and done it like that, so they're going. So when I put my, obviously my bit in for my MDF, in my waterproof MDF, when it goes in the Koya MDF I think it's called, anyway, when that goes in there, that will obviously be able to strengthen it all up and sort everything out. So, well, that said, yeah, this is going to be a job for in the morning now. See you in a sec. Finally at the stage now where we're getting ready to fit everything and get everything finished off. So basically I'm putting the MDF in. Once I fit the MDF, I'm making the hockey stick. Once I've made the hockey stick, I'm fitting the hockey stick, and then I'm fitting the door and I'm painting it all. So with that said, I'll get showing you how I've done it, and then we'll get to the end bit, all the good stuff. finished, all done at last. Oh, I'm absolutely over the moon. So, there we go. I've painted it all up now, I've painted it all black, got it all sorted, looking lovely. So, all that's left to do now is put my handle on, and that's about it. So, if you like what I'm doing, I'd just like to say thank you very much for watching. If you like what I'm doing, then please subscribe, thumbs up, all that good stuff would be much appreciated. And I'd just like to turn around and say thanks for watching. I hope to see you in the next one.